For the first time since 2019, SLS returns to Southern California, the birthplace of skateboarding and a mecca for skateboarders to this day. Today we're in San Diego, famous for being the home of legends like Peter Smolik, Wes Kramer, Dylan Jabe, JTMR, Danny Way, Tony Hawk, and many, many more. Welcome inside Viejas Arena at SDSU, the site of SLS San Diego, presented by Cup Noodles. And today, the best skateboarders in the world are taken to the course for the men's final. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm Paul Zitzer, along with Andrew Cannon. Andrew, huge night tonight, great talent on the course.
Yeah,
insane.
The skateboarding leading into this was unbelievable. The course is really cool. It's a little different, and we've been watching these skateboarders sort of be forced to skate differently than we're used to.
Can't wait. We're about to check it out, but first, let's get into the start list, see who tonight's top 6 skaters will be. Coming in first will be Felipe Gustavo from Brazil, followed by Giovanni Vianna. Then Braden Hoban, Gustavo Ribeiro, Kelvin Hoefler, and the #1 qualifier, Joslin. It's going to be heavy. Andrew, who do you like on this list?
I gotta talk Joslin, okay? He, honestly, he's kind of not complained, but he's struggled with getting speed for a lot of the obstacles over the years, and he is in rare form out here. He looks amazing. What about yourself?
Yeah, he put on a clinic in qualifiers. I love Giovanni Vianna. He's the defending Super Crown champ from Brazil. That was his first time on the podium, but let's be real. Once you win, then you know you can win, and that's when things get real. He could do it again here tonight. He looked amazing in qualifiers. And there's one more skater we'd like to mention. I'm gonna save it though. Let Alex handle this one. What you got, Alex?
Well, we have to talk about Braden Hoban. Skating in front of his home crowd. He's got like 60 people. I think an entire side of this arena is Braden Hoban's family. And if you look back at Paris, it worked for Aurélien Giraud to win in front of his home crowd. So maybe Braden can tap into some of that magic. But we actually got a pro perspective presented by Cup Noodles with Braden right here.
I am very hyped to have Street League in San Diego, pretty close to home, so I'm probably gonna have a lot of family there. I mean, I've already had like so many people be like, hey, what's up with getting a ticket? And I'm just like, we'll see what I can do, yeah. But it's cool because it's like, yeah, no, there's gonna be like a lot of just like family there, and my dad's got a pretty big family on his side, so there's gonna be a pretty big crew, and it's his birthday weekend too. So that's gonna be pretty crazy, yeah. Very excited for that one. I'm just excited for them to like see all that, because it's like, it trips me out to this day. Just so fun to watch it live. It's like a band that you wouldn't normally like listen to, but then you go see them live, and it's like, oh my God, they're so sick,
Taking a look at the SLS format with the basics brought to you by Tech Deck. There are 2 sections to Street League. We start with the line section. Each skater gets 2 45-second line attempts, followed by 5 single trick attempts. Top four scores count towards the final score. Maximum of 1 line score, but it's not required. And now it's time to meet the skaters in tonight's final. First in, winner from Sydney last year's first win ever from Brazil, Felipe Gustavo.
Next in, defending Super Crown champion from Brazil, Giovanni Vianna.
And the hometown hero, making it look too easy. Could he get his first win here in front of his hometown crowd? We'll see. Braden Hoban.
This guy, no stranger to the top of the podium from Portugal, Gustavo Ribeiro.
And a Super Crown champ going all the way back to 2015 and getting a win last year in Chicago from Brazil, Kelvin Hoefler.
Last but certainly not least, coming out of Hawaiian Gardens, California, this man was on fire earlier. Joslin.
Felipe Gustavo will be the first skater in. Each skater gets 2 runs. Only one run can count. It doesn't have to, though. Take 4 scores from any section. Lines or single tricks.
I love that about the new format. I love that you can take a line, but you don't have to.
It's almost all bonus to put in a great line. If you don't, still have a great chance to do well. There's just a lot of pressure to make 4 out of 5 tricks. That's a lot. But these guys are the best in the world, and they can do it. We've seen it many times. Felipe Gustavo's in. Oh, nice.
That's a way to start it. Nollie flipping over the chain into the bank.
And that's the tribute spot, by the way. It's classic San Diego spot, the one Tommy Penny shut down.
Oh, kickflip crook right there. We saw him try that multiple times earlier. Nobody was able to flip into that up ledge.
That frontside flip he just did was so good.
And there we go. All right.
Everything.
Felipe is looking like he is dialed.
And we were talking for years about, yes, but he's never won. But that changed last year in Sydney. Now he's a winner. He got a taste of it. He wants to get back there. Switch flip over the bump to bar at the end of a beautiful line. Wow.
That was a great way to kick off the finals right there. Here's another look over the chain. Man, the way he catches that is just so perfect. The kickflip crook. Seriously, in the knockout rounds, we didn't see anyone flip in and get away with it. We saw at least a few people try it. Great to see that energy is officially off the course.
8.8. Great start, Felipe Gustavo. This is a unique course. It's very spread out. We've seen a lot of different style runs. And Giovanni Vianna is in next. Had a great knockout round. Smashed. Defending Super Crown champ. You can see fakey tricks galore. That's not all he's got.
I love that gap Smith to start things off. Going the distance on that frontside lip slide. Smooth front tail.
A lot of tricks to start out that run. That was only 15 seconds. Fakey mode.
Oh! Man, so close.
Trying to get right after it. We've said this many times. Everybody in the final, they all come out, no strategy really other than just trying to win. All in.
Half cap blunt. So that's time for Giovanni Vianna.
A lot of great tricks in that run, but we've seen the judges really punish the skaters with scores when they fall, even one time.
Yeah, they're going to scrutinize for sure. And it's going to be difficult to win with a line with a fall in it. 6.7. You ready for this next skater?
Always.
I'm fired up.
Crowd favorite, skating in front of his hometown. We saw him come out of nowhere with that win at Resurrection Hubba Hideout. 2 SLS podiums, a second and a third. He is due for a win. Braden Hoban.
I love the way he starts like that. That back 50 going up the hubba. Very nice backside tail slide.
And in the knockout rounds, his runs were a write-off, but he came back so strong in single tricks. So to see him come out strong in the run section here in the finals, watch out.
I'm sure a huge part of that is just nerves. You know, when you are the local guy, it's like you don't want to let your crowd down. So now he's in the finals. It's official. He can just let it all go.
He didn't let anybody down.
No.
In fact, he blew everybody's minds with that comeback. And we saw Aurélien Giraud in France skate in front of his hometown.
Look at that!
and kill it, and Braden is doing it here in San Diego.
That was so awesome. We gotta break that down a little bit. Look at that. That's the whole Hoban squad. All right, starting it off with that backside 50-50 up the hubba.
There's a chant happening in here. Love it. Oh, back tail butters.
There we got that kick flip, front board.
Kick flip, back lip. Either way.
It's over.
He had to go over, so it's got to be a back lip.
Oh, and he held on. I didn't even realize. It happened so fast.
It's not going to matter.
No,
He's going to get a great score.
8.7.
Chris Roberts interviewed him earlier, by the way. You're talking about nerves. He said he's only nervous before his run. Once he drops in, he said he's good. All the nerves go away. But on deck, the contest killer, Gustavo Ribeiro from Portugal.
Now, when we were talking earlier saying, hey, this course is forcing skaters to do different tricks, Gustavo is one of the skaters that I was referencing. He's been bringing some different stuff to this course, and it's really cool to see.
You're right. He really did seem to mix it up in the knockout round.
Oh!
One of his signature tricks, crook nollie flip.
Oh, he's saying that's it.
Yeah, save it.
I love that we have the cup noodles person in the background, also just clapping, all fired up. It's great.
In next, Kelvin Hoefler. He is one of those skaters that if he's in the contest, he will get one of the spots in the finals. Look at his consistency in the line section. 90%. That's 9 out of every 10 tricks. He's going to make it.
What's kind of interesting, though, is you look at it, it says top score, 9.1. I mean, we're not in a 9.1 world anymore. We're talking 9.4s, 9.5s on the regular. So he's going to need to probably step it up here in the finals if he wants a shot at winning. I think he can do it. Oh, look at that.
His consistency, though, is next level, and so he's always putting himself right there to win, and if anybody slips up, Kelvin's there to snatch it. Blunt back D. Interesting quarter pipe trick. Oh, nollie 3. Time for one more.
Oh, man, that was so good. That was a really good line. Really good.
That handrail is exceptionally long. Shout out to Caio Notaro, cheering him on from Brazil. That handrail, 8 stair height, 12 stair length. There's a cab back lip, fakie. Just warm up. Kelvin.
This was cool and interesting. Switch tail, 270 on the up ledge. Kickflip front blunt. And then this was beautiful. Kickflip back tail to fakie to end it. That's class. 9.
Huge start for Kelvin Hoefler. First place, 9 even.
He's definitely stoked about that.
Couldn't have a better start. All right, Chris Joslin, his best ever SLS finish, 2nd place. He's done it multiple times. He qualified in first, skating like a hungry pit bull, okay?
That's how he does it. I mean, look at him. He's cruising around. He is going fast. He's looked really, really confident at this stop. Sometimes you see Joslin and you can just tell he's not feeling it. But right now, man, nice pop shove it.
Whoa, that was a wild tray.
Oh, he wrangled that one back in. All right.
One last hammer. Here we go.
Oh! Man, you know what? He was doing that down the stairs in the last one, and he was trying to step it up over the chain.
So you see that, and then you question it, and you say, you should have just gone down the stairs. But come on.
No,
these guys are the best in the world.
He wants to
They've got to
win.
step it up. He's trying to win. Second or eighth, it doesn't matter. It's all about the win.
6.6. It's all right. He's got another one. And truthfully, he doesn't even need it. He can do it based off singles.
Kelvin Hoefler up on top of the leaderboard after line number 1 of 2 here in the men's finals. You're watching SLS San Diego. Stay tuned. Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by California Skate Parks, the world's most recognized skate parks design and build firm. By G-Shock, the official timekeeper of Street League Skateboarding. By Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. And by Tech Deck, start small, go big. Welcome back to SLS San Diego. And skateboarding has such a rich history in Southern California. And being in San Diego has allowed us to visit with some of those local legends. Check out this story in the Kona Spotlight.
I grew up in South Bay, city called Chula Vista, Bonita. Always been a lot of skateboarders around here, so it was a good thing to do growing up. You know, figure get the kids a clubhouse and give them a place to call home. You know, a lot of kids that don't understand skateboarding, this is a good place to come and, you know, just teach a kid what it's about. Try to do a lot for everybody. Everybody that works here tries to do the same that I do. You know, the mission is to keep people skateboarding, kind of keep a good head on their shoulders, and I couldn't ask for anything more.
There's a lot of things that Jason does that he doesn't really talk about, that he helps out with. You know, if you ask some people in the community, they will tell you the stories of, like, because he's not a bragger kind of guy, but he definitely helps out more than people even realize. I'm definitely a person that looks up to him. You know, he has grown a successful business in San Diego. It definitely is like a family in here. It's definitely not just a store. Whenever anybody needs a board, Jason's like, okay, yeah, go ahead, grab a shop board, like, it's all good. Oh, you need, like, it's cold outside, go grab a hoodie. I don't think Jason's the type to ever say no to somebody, you know? If they really, really need it and he's able to help, he will help any way that he can.
Like, I just make sure the shop runs good, and that the people that deserve the opportunity, I do my best to try to offer it to them.
What a great spotlight. Brought to you by Kona Big Wave. And there's Braden Hoban, a local who's definitely benefited from a support of a local skate shop. And shout out to Jason Carney from Slappy's Garage. First skater to ever backside lip slide a handrail, at least on video.
That's amazing.
Legend. Now, back to the top of the order. Second of 2 lines here in the men's final. From SLS San Diego, presented by Cup Noodles, Felipe Gustavo, currently in second place with an 8.8 first line score. The judges, they didn't underscore it, but they're definitely being stingy, being tight with the scores, not getting wild with it. He did an incredible first run, skated to perfection. He's back in for run number 2.
Oh no! That is such a cool way to start the line. There we go. He never falls on that stuff twice, you know?
It's so hard to do flip tricks, though, into a steep bank.
He knows, that's it.
Yeah.
He kind of said, all right, I get it.
And we talk about this a lot. You can't repeat tricks in the single trick section that you did in your run. So it's best to hold them back if they're not going to count for anything anyway.
Yeah, just chill, save it. I mean, he's got an 8.8. He's in a good spot.
An amazing spot.
Giovanni Vianna. Currently 6.7. No!
Shout out to Nick Hansen, follow cam. Not just a great filmer, a great skater and a great dude. Gio back in. Boom. No, not happening in run number 2 for Gio. He's calling it.
Man, that's tough. I mean, it's not over for him. He is a skater that can definitely do it in the singles.
As long as there's 4 single trick attempts left, everybody's in. But it definitely gets tougher. It's nice to post a solid line score and know you only have to make 3 hammers out of the 5 in the single tricks. Moving on to the man of the hour. From San Diego, Braden Hoban. Consistency in the line section, 84%. Average line score is 6.5. Top line score, 9.
Oh, he pulled it. Man, he locked into that back tail so comfortably. I think it's really funny that he just bails on the grind completely.
Just carving it, man.
Yeah.
Keeping it old school. I mean, that's kind of the way he approaches the entire contest. Like, you don't quite know.
Oh! Sorry, just interrupting you with
No.
excited noises.
One more.
I just had a feeling he was going to try to kickflip crook that thing right there. It's all right. You know what? He can use that if he needs to on the next one.
So he's right up in the mix from his first line score. This one didn't go as well. Still a lot of great tricks, including this kickflip back lip.
He barely got on it. He was very close to that front truck. He still did it very well. It just looked a little like.
Oh, it was definitely not perfect.
No.
7.5, still a good score. Doesn't matter. He's going to stick with the 8.7. And Gustavo Ribeiro is in.
Gustavo, definitely someone who can do it. Kickflip front board to start things off.
Gustavo Ribeiro is one of 5 skaters to win 3 or more SLS stops. He's in rare company. He's got
There we go.
crook nollie flip all day. Yeah, he's on a list with Shane O'Neill and Nyjah and Yuto P-Rod.
That is a very
It's a heavy list.
sick list. Oh, there we go. Oh, did you see that? Like, he was like, just get this score in there.
Yeah,
Make this happen. He did it.
because we saw in the knockout round, he did the 360 flip nose grind on the ledge at the end.
Yeah.
So he opted out. I don't blame him,
Smart move.
but
This,
it's the final.
it is the final, but having that little bit of cushion
Yeah.
for him is going to be essential because he is going to try super technical tricks.
That was a fantastic run.
Yeah.
It's going to boost him way up. How high? We'll see.
9.1.
Even toning it down a notch.
Wow.
9.1.
You know what? That crook nollie flip in the middle, he didn't do the 3-flip nose grind, but he did the crook nollie flip, and that was not in there earlier.
So, to rewind, he made the right choice.
Yes.
Not taking the risk, but still getting a 9.1. Moving on, Kelvin Hoefler, comfortably sitting on a 9, just trying to improve now. He's gonna have to skate to perfection though. And
oh, cab back lip to start it.
oh, taking the front nose grind to fakie.
Oh, there we go. That one was even better.
Yeah, he didn't have to squeak it around almost at all.
Nope. There we go. Slid it longer.
Kevin Romar up the Euro.
Did like a little dance move right there.
He's feeling it. Oh!
Did he do the sugar cane?
We'll have to take another look. It looked like it. Was his reaction a psych reaction or a regretful?
I think he was stoked to put it all down.
Yeah.
I have to say, I do owe an apology because when I was looking earlier and seeing his number of like average score, I didn't realize that was for line. I thought that was overall. So I was saying, hey, 9 3s, 9 4s, but that's not accurate. That's not what we're seeing in lines. That's what we're seeing in singles. Look at that kickflip front blunt. He definitely got in.
He got truck on.
Man, that was a crazy line. I mean, man, starting it off cab back lip. He had the sugar cane at the end. He slid the kickflip front blunt longer.
Judges are working for this one. 9.2 puts him back on top. There they are. Kelly Hart, Mike Moe, Billy Marks, Big Cat.
And a 9.
Another 9 does him absolutely no good. That's a tough pill for Kelvin.
I mean, he did fall out of the sugar cane, but I don't know. I personally think that could have been a little higher. I think that could have been a 9-1 or a 9-2. That was a great line. All right, Joslin, here we go. We want to see him put it down. Joslin's got the family out here. They have been out in the crowd, fully participating, getting psyched all day. Huge. That is a cool pop shove it.
Clean tray flip up. Where does he go from here?
Oh, you know he's going to send it. Come on, let's see it.
Again, taking it over the chain. Doing all the hard work.
Man.
Sticking on the landing.
So much right there, and then that last trick. God, look at that pop shove it.
And we've been talking about it all day. The judges, when it comes to falls, they're just using them as a way
6.6
to
again.
get out. Like, 6-6. And now it's going to go on to single tricks. From Portugal, our current leader, Gustavo Ribeiro. The line section is over and out. Single tricks coming up. Can he hang on for his 4th SLS win? Stick around. Welcome back. SLS San Diego presented by Cup Noodles, and this is the Kona Big Wave line of the night by Gustavo Ribeiro, reeling in a 9.1.
This line was so good. It had all the right stuff. We saw that crook nollie flip. Love that kickflip no slide. Honestly, makes it feel very classic San Diego skateboarding right there. And I like that
no slide like Alfonso Rawls or Muska.
Yeah.
Re-rack. Current standings, courtesy of Jones Soda. Gustavo Ribeiro up on top with a 9.1 in the line section, followed by Kelvin Hoefler, Felipe Gustavo, Braden Hoban, Giovanni Vianna, and Chris Joslin down in 6th after qualifying in 1st. Sometimes we see that happen. Came in with too much juice.
We hate seeing that happen.
Let's talk about the format with the basics presented by Tech Deck. There's your dancing cup noodles, Andrew.
Delicious.
There's 2 sections, the Street League. We've already seen the line section. Coming up, 5 single trick attempts anywhere on the course. Top 4 scores overall count towards the skater's final with a maximum of 1 line score, but it's not required. Now we're about to take a look at the G-Shock time capsule, sending it back to last year's SLS Resurrection event. Braden Hoban made the Hubba Hideout look easy, and with that, also secured a spot onto the championship tour. This was incredible, Andrew. This was kind of a coming out party for Braden Hoban.
I will never forget how mind-blowing it was because, you know, we're there with the best of the best, and everyone's like, man, I never got to skate Hubba, and this thing is crazy. Like watching some of our favorite SLS skaters kind of struggling to get up on that thing, and Braden was just floating up there. It was unbelievable.
Based on the standings after the line section, this is the re-rack presented by Jones Soda. Chris Joslin will be coming in first for single tricks, followed by Giovanni Vianna, Braden Hoban, Felipe Gustavo, Kelvin Hoefler, and final say to be had by Gustavo Ribeiro.
But it's all gonna change.
Joslin's up first, but first, let's send it down to Alex White.
Hey, you know, I heard on the sideline here, Joslin actually bashed his knee, and he's needing stitches. He got it wrapped up and he's skating, but he's skating with a pretty severe injury. He's going to have to go get stitches after the event.
That is no fun as a skater. On your knee, a gash hurts so bad. Oh, it's so disappointing to see after
just coming out and annihilating him.
Yeah, he just, I've never seen him skate that great. It's, you know how it is though, in a contest to keep that kind of excitement up and level up. Giovanni Vianna in. Fakie.
All right. Okay.
So not thrilled with his 6.7 in the line section. Coming out, getting it done in his first of 5 single trick attempts, cab front bluff fakie. That's why he's the Super Crown champ.
Look at how easily he gets in there. His fakie pop is so high. Jeez. And a 9.1. Here's another look. Coming in fakie, getting it all the way around. I mean, not even the slightest bit of bobble right there. Just locked.
He's the best in the world at fakie. Braden Hoban.
I really hope he can kind of catch that heat right now.
There you go.
That's a start.
Caught some heat. Kick flip crooks. When his kick flip is working for him, which seems to be always, he can do just about any trick and throw in a flip. Comes up to his feet, sets it down.
Look at that. Boom. Just perfect. I love his stance too, just like the way he rides around. I like how wide his stance is overall. Scores in 8.8. He is now in the lead with a 17.5. But this is where we see a ton of leaderboard shift.
Until skaters have 4 scores on the board, they keep moving around. Felipe Gustavo in next.
Felipe had that great first run, struggled out there on the second.
switch flip that only he can do like that. His upper body doesn't move, his feet barely move.
Look at that.
He doesn't move when he lands. It's like he's not even doing anything. Perfection.
Yeah, it is so well done. I like that, just a little bit of 8.5. So that gets Felipe into second place.
Kelvin Hoefler coming off back-to-back 9 scores. Raised some eyebrows. The second 9 could have been higher, but we trust.
And top score in the single tricks, 9.5.
Coming in fakey.
Oh, going for that half cab over crook, 180. He's such a competitor, though. He does really well under the pressure.
He handles it almost every time. Gustavo Ribeiro in, coming off a 9-1.
Oh, nose grind nollie flip.
It's almost funny to think that that's a trick that you expect to make in one try and move on.
He's also kind of, he goes pressure style. He's just like, yep. All right, Joslin in, attempt number 2.
He's got to make 4 out of 4 for the win.
Man. It's not going to be Joslin's day, which is so unfortunate because it was his afternoon.
He had half a day.
Yeah.
We got to enjoy some of the greatest skating ever. The nollie back 3 heel
Was gorgeous.
I mean, all time.
All right, now, Giovanni. Oh, man. The way he locks in on that is so good.
100% commitment.
It's just he knows exactly where to stop the rotation and put it down, which is so difficult. Like, take a look at this. He's up, stop, boom, and then he just puts it down. Like, you would think that he would kind of keep moving and turning, but no, he gets into it at the exact perfect spot. It's incredible. That level of control is why he is one of the best in the world.
9, staying in the club. Back-to-back 9s. So making up for the line scores so far. 3 tries left to keep it going. For the time being, he's on top. Braden Hoban in second place.
He needs a 7-4. That's not much.
New leader, Braden Hoban. Kickflip front nose grind.
That kickflip is doing him well right now. Look at that. Man, that was great. 9. 26.5.
He's almost
He could do it.
thinking that was kind of easy for a 9.
He's like,
for me.
9, cool.
I got a few more of those.
He's like, wait until I 180 out of that. Look at that. So beautiful.
So he's given the family and the hometown crowd exactly what they wanted. Can he keep it going?
I would love to see him take home a win here tonight.
He's on his way. On deck, Felipe Gustavo. He's in third place. 9.3 puts him in first. Clean frontside flip over the handrail. Not going for the 9-3 necessarily.
No.
Stacking points. But could you do a cleaner frontside flip in your lifetime?
No. And, you know, we talked earlier, you were saying, like, oh, there's not a lot of strategy in the finals the same way because you're really trying to go for it.
So you're saying I was wrong?
I'm just saying, I think a guy like Felipe is so down. Look at that, 8.8.
You're right. He is playing strategy. He's not just going all in on every try.
But that's what works for him. And that's what worked in Sydney. And, you know, he's obviously hoping that's what works for him here in San Diego. Kelvin, he's got to get a score on the board. I mean, man, 2 9s in the lines.
Oh, he's going to get it right here. Going to come back.
Yeah, he's not much of a let me fall on this twice kind of guy. Case in point.
Thank you, Kelvin. He's so reliable. It's crazy. He's always right there. Cab, back over crook, 180. Half cab, back over crook, 180 out. There we go. Wow.
Man, I just love the way he locks into that. It looks so cool going all the way over the top. And a 9.1, judges reward him.
9s are flying here in the men's final in San Diego. We see it. We got you, Kelvin. Gustavo Ribeiro. Does he go back for this front nose grind nollie flip?
It looks like it. Oh.
Good choice.
Man. He is such a fierce competitor. All right, here we go. Locking in. Dude, the way he pops out. Matt Price has a test. He's like, if you can catch it above the actual object, you pass the Price test. I think he did it. I think he did it right there. 8.9.
8.9.
San Diego does not like that. I'm kind of like nose grind nollie flip. That's diesel.
It is super diesel. I think the thing is, we've maybe seen it before.
We've definitely seen it before.
Download TrueSkate on your mobile and enter the live SLS San Diego event. Complete all the missions in the event to unlock a virtual replica of today's championship course. Play now to skate the same course as the SLS pros. Back to the top of the order, Chris Joslin. It's been frustrating for us watching this. We want him to do what we saw him do in the knockout round and be right there at the end to win. It's not happening here in the final. Now we just want to see him put down some hammers.
There we go. I mean, you heard Alex talking. He busted his knee. Like, he's going to go get stitches after this.
You see Nyjah Houston looking on. Kind of surprising not to have Nyjah in the final. And Yuto out of the final. But here, Chris Joslin, backside big flip, stomping it, bolts like he does.
Man, the way he does that is awesome. Looks so cool. And I love that fisheye shot. I think it looks awesome.
That
Nick Hansen's getting it.
Fisheye
scores in 9.
All we need now is 3 more of those, but he's only got 2 more tries. He's like, why couldn't that happen?
You know what, though? I mean, he can still get his way up the leaderboard a little, you know?
Championship points are on the line. Everybody's trying to make it to the Super Crown. Final in Brazil, top 3 skaters guaranteed a spot. Giovanni Vianna.
1.8.
He just needs to do whatever he wants.
It almost looked like that one came away from his foot when he popped, which normally it's like suction cups.
Braden Hoban.
That right there leaves the door open.
3 scores in the 9s this weekend. Oh, classic Braden Hoban.
He might be doing it right now.
He is doing it. The only question is, can he keep it up and finish for the win in front of his hometown of San Diego? This could be the moment. We saw Aurélien Giraud do it in France in February. Now we're in San Diego. This is the Cup Noodles replay. Ali Impossible on that famous chain to bank spot.
Look at that wrap.
Beautiful.
Yes, a 9. Oh man, this is great.
Braden with 4 solid scores on the board, 2 of them 9s. Setting himself up.
Yeah, he's got 2 tries to go in. Look at that.
The Hoban fam going off. Happy birthday, Hoban dad.
Mr. Hoban.
Felipe Gustavo, 9.5.
He can do that. I mean, his technical ability. That was an interesting try right there, just because honestly I would have expected him to go like try nollie flip crook or nollie flip front nose or something like that on the rail.
Hey, he's feeling the jump right now.
Yeah,
it's been working for him. All right, Kelvin waxing the wheel wells. That means he's about to go ham. Just off podium position. An 8.1 moves him into second.
There we go. I was going to say, man, that feels like cakewalk for him.
Yeah.
Half back tail.
2 9s in the line section. Coming off a 9.1. What's the cab back tail gonna get?
Just locking in on that thing.
He is coming for Braden Hoban's first place spot. Steady, working his way up. 26.9 overall, good enough for second.
All right.
And right now, that means an 8.7 next try could move him into the lead, but Braden will have something to say about that.
Gustavo has a lot of potential here. Oh! It just looked like he went a little too fast, honestly. The skaters were talking about it. Because that rail's lower to get on, there's sort of a Goldilocks speed. If you go too fast, the drop from when you catch to the rail is too much, and if you don't go fast enough, that rail is so long.
Joslin looking for a 9-3. Nollie back heel, bolts! Oh! It's bittersweet.
Man, it's like hurting my heart right now. There's the Joslin fam. You see it on his grip tape. G-Ma, she's out here.
Especially knowing what we know, that he's gonna have to head to the hospital after this. Nollie back heel.
It's incredible the way he can just pop those, catch them. I really just hope on the last try 9.1. I just want that nollie 360 heel on the last one, and then he just magically is up on the podium, you know?
He could still definitely get on the podium, for sure, as things stand right now. But Still have a lot of tries left.
We got a lot of good skating still.
Gio trying to move up into second, set himself up for a possible win on his last try.
Wow. Oh man, it's like the something's going on.
That was scary. Feet together on the board.
It's kind of a rare sight.
Okay, Braden Hoban, current leader. He's trying to drop the 8.7 line score. Oh! That score would have been huge.
That would have been great. Now.
He's your current leader. He's got one try left, but first, Felipe Gustavo is creeping. 9.5 puts him in the lead. Anything puts him in second. Oh! That sets him up for a tough final try. Because is the switch frontside flip a 9.5? No. But if he would have made that and put himself in second,
one step closer.
Kelvin Hoefler in second place. An 8.7 changes the entire mood inside this arena right now and puts the pressure back on Braden Hoban. Nobody's better at pressure than Kelvin Hoefler.
Looking like he's getting fired up. Coming in fake. You wonder if it's a half cab nose back tail.
Ooh, that hurt.
He legit went down right there.
Gustavo Ribeiro on deck. Needs a 9 to move into second, and then he's in striking distance.
But it's looking like Braden has the potential to be in that spot right now where we're going to re-rack and he's going to get to watch.
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Bigger
he does it.
Front board fakie. Is that going to be the 9 to get him to the second?
I don't remember what they scored him on that one earlier. There you go. 3 flip, catching and turning all the way out to fakie. Man, he did that really well. Nine.
Gustavo Ribeiro in second. That is in striking distance of the hometown hero. Braden Hoban, current leader, sitting on a huge 35.5, but he is far from safe.
1 try left.
And with that, we get the re-rack presented by Jones Soda. Chris Joslin will be coming in first, followed by Giovanni Vianna, Felipe Gustavo, Kelvin Hoefler, Gustavo Ribeiro, and last try will go to Braden Hoban in front of his hometown San Diego crowd.
This is going to be insane. I mean, he has the potential for a victory lap or to have the weight of San Diego on his shoulders.
Breathing down his neck, Gustavo Ribeiro from Portugal. Let me do a quick flashback to the Super Crown 2022. Braden Hoban was in the lead with 1 try left for Gustavo Ribeiro, and he threw down that gap out, nose grind, nollie flip out to take the win from him.
Well, we already saw that nose grind nollie flip.
Final attempt. Chris Joslin in.
Come on, let's see it. Oh, he gave it everything.
He really did. That's one of those moments, even though he knew he couldn't win about 4 tries ago, still all in on every try. Finishing in 6, but putting down some amazing tricks here in the men's final in San Diego. Giovanni Vianna needs a 2.3 to move into 2nd place. He can't win. He can get close.
Oh, cat back tail. All right, that's gonna do a 2.3.
So Gustavo Ribeiro will now move into 3rd place. But still, the numbers say right now things are going to come down to the wire here in San Diego. Beautiful cat back tail, fakie. .8.6, 33.4 overall score. Good enough for 2nd currently. With 4 skaters still to skate. Kelvin just got bumped off the podium. Taking a note of it. But here's our leader, Braden Hoban. But first, Felipe Gustavo, 9.5 puts him in the lead. Not to be.
Wow. He was going so fast right there. Not Felipe's day.
Pretty close. Again, part of it, he skated incredibly in the knockout rounds. Kelvin Hoefler, he's in 4th place. A 6.6 moves him into 2nd. He's got that all day. An 8.7 gives him the lead. Anything Kelvin Hoefler's about to try is going to be at least an 8.7. You know that.
I mean, it looked like he was trying the half cab nose to back tail. We saw a good score on that earlier. If he can put it down, he can do it.
Only 2 skaters left can change the result for Braden Hoban.
He does not do it. Kelvin Hoefler off the podium. That means our top 3 is locked. Wow.
It comes down to this right here. Gustavo Ribeiro is on deck. He's in 3rd place. He needs an 8.6 to take the lead. And then Braden Hoban will have the final trick of the finals.
He'll have a clap back.
All right.
But it all comes down to this. He looks like he's coming at the hubba. He does not do it! Braden Hoban is our winner here in San Diego!
Look at that. Look at that reaction from Braden Hoban. It's magical. He doesn't even have to do his last trick. His first ever SLS win here in front of his hometown crowd of San Diego. It's a theme this year. Aurelian did it in Paris. Braden gets it done in San Diego.
Absolutely incredible.
That's cool. Brandon Turner showing him love. Steve James, San Diego squad, getting congratulated there from Gustavo Ribeiro. George Villagomez. There it is. First place trophy. SLS San Diego, presented by Cup Noodles. Winner, Braden Hoban. Street League Skateboarding has been brought to you by Rumble Sports. Download the Rumble app today, your home for exclusive SLS content. By Cup Noodles, now in a microwavable paper cup. By Cariuma, old school sneaker, new school ethics. And by Monster Energy, unleash the beast. Back inside Viejas Arena here in San Diego, Braden Hoban just did it all.
Dude,
what a final.
Absolutely destroyed it. He came in, skated so well, and just an absolutely magical moment.
Here are your final standings. From San Diego, Braden Hoban getting his first ever SLS win in front of his hometown crowd of San Diego, 35.5 overall score. Giovanni Vianna getting second place, and Gustavo Ribeiro rounding out the podium. And Alex White is with our winner.
Hey guys, I'm down here with an elated Braden Hoban. Braden, what did it take to have your first SLS win here in San Diego?
Winning an SLS is fucking hard, dude. It is so hard. It was kind of just like, I kind of thought it was like unachievable, honestly. I mean, all these dudes are so good at skateboarding. And yeah, it's just hard. So I guess all the stars aligned and Yuto slammed, so that's what it takes, is for Yuto to fall. Yeah.
Was the crowd, you know, your whole family was here today, was that bringing it up another level?
For sure, yeah. I mean, they're just hyping it up so much, and just the energy is insane, and it's my pop's B-Day, so I wanted to get it for him. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. All of San Diego is going to be celebrating. What are you going to do tonight?
It's crazy, yeah. It's insane. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. God.
Thank you guys so much. Back to you.
Getting props from Mike Sinclair there. And now here's your Monster Energy highest scoring tricks. All right, Giovanni Vianna with the 9.1 cab front blunt fakie. We got Braden Hoban, kickflip front nose grind. Was that a 9.1?
Yeah.
Chris Joslin, nollie back heel over the chain, 9.1. Our other 9.1 was Kelvin Hoefler. Incredible. Monster Energy highest scoring tricks. We got too caught up hyping up Braden Hoban. Tour schedule for the 2024 SLS season with San Diego winners filled in now. Heisa Leal taking it on the women's side earlier this evening, and now Braden Hoban getting his first ever win here in San Diego. 2 stops coming up in Las Vegas, the Apex, and then we just announced October 12th through 13th, we're going back to Sydney, Australia. And then rounding out the rest of the year in Tokyo, Japan in November, and the Super Crown Final in Brazil, December 14th and 15th. It is gonna be epic. And here's the 9.1 for Kelvin. Half cab, back over crook, 180 out.
That trick is so good.
Monster Energy high scoring trick, Kelvin Hoefler. Sharing it this time. Come on, what an incredible day of skateboarding we saw here in San Diego. And an absolutely massive congratulations goes out to all the skaters in the finals, but especially our winners here tonight. Heisa Leal for the women's side and Braden Hoban shutting it down for all of San Diego for the win. So for Alex White, Andrew Cannon, all of us at SLS, I'm Paul Zitzer. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.